All right, let's get into this. Have you ever wondered if there's like a repeatable recipe for success? Something more reliable than just, luck or maybe raw talent?
Hmm.
Well, today we're exploring a book that boldly presents just such a formula. Think and Grow Rich, a blueprint for achievement.
Yeah. And what's truly remarkable, I think, is its origin. This isn't just some honor bestseller you pick up. It was actually commissioned by the industrial titan, Andrew Carnegie himself.
Wow, Carnegie, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the author, Napoleon Hill, he spent, well, over 25 years meticulously studying more than 500 of the world's most accomplished figures. I
Yeah.
mean, imagine interviewing Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, Alexander Graham Bell, people like that.
That's incredible depth.
Totally. And their distilled wisdom then became what the book presents as these universal principles for achieving wealth, power, and, personal greatness.
Okay. So our mission here is to navigate these foundational ideas and really pull out the most powerful insights for you to help you maximize your own capabilities.
This is good.
Expert, I know many listening have probably heard the title Think and Grow Rich, but today we want to go a bit deeper, right? Unearth some of the truly transformative stuff. So where do we begin? What's the cornerstone?
We absolutely have to start with what Hill calls definiteness of purpose. It's the absolute bedrock,
Yeah.
really. It's not just some vague wish like, oh, I want to be rich someday.
Right.
Carnegie found that every single successful person he looked at had this burning, specific desire for something concrete. And crucially, it was backed by a clear plan.
Okay, so it's the difference between I want success and maybe I will earn X amount of money by this specific date by doing Y for Z market. That level of precision.
Exactly, that kind of laser focus. And it goes even further. Hill really emphasizes writing this definite purpose down,
Yeah.
visualizing it daily, attaching a firm deadline.
Hmm.
It's all about impressing that clear goal onto your subconscious mind so strongly that it becomes this all-consuming obsession,
Right.
something that drives all your actions.
So it's almost like programming your internal GPS.
That's a great way to put it. It isn't just about setting a goal. It's about making that goal your absolute guiding star. It influences every decision, every step. Without it, Hill argues, you're basically just adrift.
That's a powerful concept.
Okay.
What's another key principle that sort of ties into this mental programming side?
Well, another crucial one is autosuggestion. And this isn't just, simple positive thinking, which sometimes gets a bad rap.
Right. Yeah, people can be dismissive of that.
Exactly. Hill describes it more as actively feeding your subconscious mind with your definite purpose, but, and this is key, with intense emotional conviction. It's about creating a belief that's so strong it feels like a fact in your own mind, even before it actually happens in reality.
Ah, okay. So it's not just repeating affirmations blankly, but feeling them
Yeah.
really deeply with passion until they genuinely resonate and feel possible.
Precisely. You repeat your definite purpose out loud, maybe twice a day, like morning and night. And you do it with as much emotion as you can possibly summon, picturing and believing yourself already having achieved it. It's like a mental workout regimen, really. Building that habit of belief so it starts to compel you to action almost automatically. It's about building inner certainty and pushing out self-doubt, literally training your brain.
That makes a lot of sense. Now, thinking about the time this was written, the era of these huge industrial titans building massive companies, they couldn't have done that entirely alone, surely. What did Hill say about collaboration or teamwork?
Ah, yeah, good point. That brings us directly to the mastermind principle. This one's fascinating because it moves beyond just individual effort. It's about deliberately forming alliances with like-minded individuals. A group of people who come together in, as Hill puts it, a spirit of perfect harmony, all focused on achieving a shared goal.
Okay, so it's more than just networking then, or having a good team. It sounds like a true synergy, like a collective intelligence where the whole thing becomes bigger than the individual parts.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. Hill actually believed that when two or more minds coordinate in this specific harmonious spirit, a kind of third mind emerges. An invisible, intangible force that's way more powerful than just adding the individual brains together.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it's where you collectively brainstorm solutions, support each other through challenges, pool resources, and intellect, tackling things that would probably be impossible on your own. Think about someone like Henry Ford. He famously surrounded himself with brilliant minds. He wasn't an island. It's about leveraging that shared vision and diverse expertise.
Right. Okay, so pulling all these threads together, when we look at Think and Grow Rich as a whole, what's the central message it leaves us with?
Well, at its heart, I think this deep dive really reinforces that profound core idea. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. It strongly suggests success isn't really about waiting for luck to strike or just having talent. It's much more about cultivating a disciplined mindset, having that crystal clear purpose we talked about, plus intense emotional drive, and then just relentless execution, taking action.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture for everyone listening, this blueprint, this formula, it's presented as being for pretty much anyone who feels stuck, right?
Hmm.
Anyone wanting to break free from mediocrity.
Exactly. It's framed for entrepreneurs, leaders, artists, dreamers.
Hmm.
And especially for you listening now, if you feel like you're tired of average results and you're ready to unlock what you're truly capable of.
It definitely makes you think. Which raises an important final question, I guess. If your mind truly can conceive and believe anything, what limiting belief are you going to challenge today to start building your own blueprint for achievement?